All right, so now we're on to level 3, which is retirement savings. So, how much you save here and the level of risk that you take on are going to be dependent on two factors. First, how much time exists between now and when you retire, and second, how you plan to live during your retirement. So, for example, if you're greater than 15 years between now and when you retire, you're going to be wanting to take on some moderate risk here. So, for most people, that means a diversified portfolio earning somewhere between 7 to 15% per year. So, we've got some hacks here on how you can up your contribution game, so pay attention. Okay, so when saving for retirement, you're gonna wanna make sure that you're tapping into the tax advantage savings method. So some of those are tax deferred, meaning that you don't pay taxes today when you contribute, but you pay taxes in the future when you actually utilize the money. So most of those are your employee sponsored plans. So your 401ks, your 403bs, or your 457 plans. And then others are tax-free in the future. So you actually pay the taxes today, but you don't have to pay taxes on the capital gains that you receive throughout investing. But before we actually go deeper into that, let's talk about free money. So something that's really important when you're thinking about retirement is to make sure that you're tapping into any contribution matches from your employee-sponsored plans. Why, you ask? It's free money. Any dollar that someone's contributing on your behalf to your retirement is a dollar that you don't have to. So make sure that you're looking more deeply into these plans, understanding both what is the contribution limit in this year, what is the deadline for contribution, and then any age-specific like contribution catch-up things that may exist.
Okay, one other really quick side note though, just to be aware of, when you put money into most of these retirement vehicles, there are also rules about when you can actually access the money. For many of them, the downside is you might not be able to access it penalty free until 59 and a half. So just be sure that you remember this is long-term income replacement money. This is money that you are not planning to use for shortfalls, that you are planning to sit in buckets and allow it to grow over time. So hopefully some of those limitations of being able to access it are outweighed by the benefits of what the money can do for you over time in those vehicles. And in some cases, you can even take out loans against them. But again, that depends on your plan type. But just remember that there are some limitations as well, and you'll want to be comfortable with the dollars going in there. But in the long run, those limitations are far outweighed by the benefits.